So before the inevitable fun and frolics of the Styrian Grand Prix get underway this weekend, there's a little bit of tidying up that we need to do with the news in Formula 1 this week. So sit back, relax, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all of your F1 news with GPFans and have it delivered directly to your virtual door. And also check out the Twitter and Instagram pages as well. They're both found on @GPFansGlobal. And now that's all out of the way, let's dive into the news that sees the top two talking all about their teammates. Lewis Hamilton has insisted he sees nothing to suggest his partnership with Valtteri Bottas at Mercedes needs to change, despite the Finn's F1 future being completely up in the air. Bottas' seat at the World Championship winning constructor is in peril with George Russell waiting in the wings, and with fuel only added to that fire after Bottas' outbursts that were broadcast during the French Grand Prix last weekend, things are getting a little sticky at Mercedes with their second driver. Neither Mercedes driver has a contract that carries into 2022 when F1 enters into a new era with radically changed cars, but Hamilton confirmed he had open talks over an extension. "We have begun discussions," said Hamilton. "Not a lot to say, but we have started discussions and things are positive." On Bottas, he explained, "Valtteri is my teammate now, and both of us have had our ups and downs in our careers. He is a fantastic teammate, and I don't necessarily see that it needs to change." Asked for a word on George Russell potentially being his teammate, Hamilton replied, "Well, he's not my teammate currently, so I don't need to say anything." At the moment, Mercedes need to work on their communication. Hamilton's championship rival Max Verstappen charged past both Mercedes drivers at the end of last weekend's event at Paul Ricard on fresher tyres, after being allowed to pass with ease by his teammate Sergio Perez. This teamwork was in stark contrast to the 1.5 seconds lost by Hamilton as he attempted to get past Bottas, who was on a different strategy during the Spanish Grand Prix. The 7-time champion insisted work can be done to ensure that communication runs as smoothly at Mercedes as it did for Red Bull last time out. "I think we can always make improvements for sure," he said. "If you look at the Red Bulls, of course, I saw the video of Sergio and Max. A few seconds later, it could have been mid-corner, and they would have lost more time, so it was just a perfect time that he happened to meet him on track, and I guess potentially a little bit different from in Barcelona. We will continue to work well as a team. We have worked well as a team for many years. As I've always said, Valtteri has been the best teammate overall. When I say teammate, it's not just about driver performance. It is about team morale. It is about how you work in the teammate environment. We will continue to improve on our communication and hopefully do better." Sergio Perez is expecting talks with Red Bull over a new contract to happen during some F1 downtime and hopes any decision will be made quickly. Perez has impressed in his debut season with Red Bull after switching from Racing Point, now of course Aston Martin, over the winter, taking victory in Azerbaijan and following that result up with the third-place podium finish in France last week. Questioned as to when he would ask Red Bull about a new contract, the Mexican driver replied, "I think right now we are so busy with the races, 3 in a row. There will be some downtime where we can speak about it, and hopefully it doesn't take too long." While at Racing Point, Perez appeared to have been safe as a driver heading into the Aston Martin era, but was eventually ousted in favour of Sebastian Vettel. Recalling that, he added, "I don't have a good experience when you take that long. I see it as a natural thing when you are comfortable in the team, working with them and the team working with you. It is something that should happen very smoothly, and we should just take it out of the season and focus on the right stuff." Max Verstappen would apparently want to continue with the Mexican driver as his teammate. As a duo, Verstappen and Perez have been able to take the fight to Mercedes this season, taking the lead in the Constructors' Championship due to their combined performances. While Perez is also fast enough to be a fly in the ointment as well of Mercedes' strategy team, as seen at Paul Ricard last week, Verstappen can see no reason for any change. "I mean, everything is going really well," said Verstappen. "I knew Checo before, but not as a teammate, so it is always a little bit different. I think so far it has been great to be able to work together up front to get the best results for the team. I think so far it has been great, and to be able to work together up front to get the best results for the team is what you want. For sure, I would want that to continue. He is a great teammate. We can have a lot of fun. We don't always talk about cars and setup and stuff. So who would you rather have as your teammate in your dream F1 lineup? Checo or Valtteri? And is there any chance that Max grows a little less fond of his new teammate if Perez starts putting himself in race-winning positions? Let us know in the comments section below, and remember to subscribe to stay up to date with all of the F1 news with us here at GPFans.